COVID-19 and other factors have led to excess deaths of over 249,000 people since May 2020, according to the South African Medical Research Council. Two young entrepreneurs are making the business of funeral planning digital with their app Send-Off. Zolani, Matebese and Thabisile Senatla join me now. Thanks both so much for your time on SABC News. Just give us more insight into what your app is.
Thank you very much, Zina, for having us today. So Send-Off is a funeral planning app that digitizes the entire experience of planning for a funeral. So normally you'd walk into a funeral home and seek services that will help you to have a proper dignified burial for your loved one. So now we've taken that entire process and digitized it in a form of an app. So essentially you can literally book and pick up. You can book the entire funeral. We've got funeral packages ranging from the lowest to, of course, the higher NSM.
Mm-hmm. Talk to me about what kind of resources go into starting an app and how possible is it, especially as perhaps younger people, to develop an app that is accessible to a large range of people?
It can be difficult. I think the main thing that it takes is time, because it does kind of take over your life. And also you need to be able to think differently. So you need to be able to see a problem that people, generally recognize, but to find a way to process that problem in a way that can solve it for different people, and the ability to convince partners and people that you're working with to see the big vision. Mm-hmm. I think those three things are the most important.
So we've got quite a big funeral culture in parts of South Africa. I know one of the figures that I read when I was preparing for this interview was that over 10 billion rand was spent pre-COVID in South Africa when it comes to planning funerals. Give us some more insight into the funeral market in South Africa.
Yeah, absolutely. If you look at the latest figures, so I'm talking about the reports that were done in late 2018, early 2019, it was a 13 billion rand market. That's the entire death market. So that's funeral policies, that's burials, that's tombstones, that's the attorney component. So it's huge. And obviously there are the bigger players you see in commercials, on your channel quite regularly. But we feel that, the market is ripe for disruption because the processes that drive a lot of the parts of the market are broken. And so that's where we come in, We come in as a customer advocate, we drive different behaviors, we drive savings for the customers, we drive more information, and ultimately a much better way for customers to do a funeral.